It's amazing how much trauma, I guess, you can fit into a year.
From floodwaters to fresh starts, 1 year after Hurricane Helene, a small town artist shares her story of loss.
We had 7 feet 7 inches and had to close.
7 feet of water, months of waiting, and a mission to rebuild.
I'm not ready to let go. I'm not ready to give up on this mission.
How a hidden gem in Canton is creating hope, piece by piece.
It's a strong community, and I love Canton for it.
From destruction to resilience, the streets of Canton tell the story. Tonight on Local 3 News.
This is Local 3 News at 4.
Well, thank you for joining us for this second half hour of Local 3 News at 4. I'm Latrice Curry in for David.
And I'm Cindy Sexton.
Well, the recovery is still very real for the people who lived through Hurricane Helene.
In the town of Canton, a small business is showing rebuilding isn't just about repairs. It's about purpose, patience, and the people who refuse to give up. Leah Bowling brings us their story.
A year ago, Hurricane Helene slammed into western North Carolina, and for many, life hasn't been the same since. Everywhere you look, there are stories of both heartbreak and also resilience. Our crew came back to see how the community is healing and what recovery really looks like 1 year later. Nearly 20 miles west of Asheville, you'll find the town of Canton, North Carolina. Nestled in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, the streets filled with stories.
We're the little stone building off of Adams Street in downtown Canton, tucked away all on our own, a little hidden gem.
It's where you'll find Cold Mountain Art Collective. Hannah Berniski is an artist.
I love building big pieces. They're like my favorite thing.
And business owner that knows patience, perhaps more than most.
It takes a couple hours. I build them in sections.
Her store, a ceramic studio and art gallery featuring the work of 50 local artists. But this past year didn't shape up to be entirely smooth.
It's amazing how much trauma, I guess, you can fit into a year. Having to go through all of the steps to recovering feels like a lifetime.
When Hurricane Helene hit, Berniski's dream went underwater.
All of this was underwater. I would be underwater right now, in the deep end of the pool.
Luckily, she was able to store all of the artwork safely, but as for everything else,
we had 7 feet 7 inches and had to close. I had to completely gut and re-renovate the entire space. I had to rebuy a lot of furniture. I had to fix all of my equipment.
It took 7 months. Cold Mountain Art Collective finally reopening in April.
The waiting was really hard because I didn't have working equipment. I couldn't make my own pottery. I couldn't do my own artwork that's so therapeutic for me. I had no outlet to create and unwind, and so it was just waiting.
Yeah, and I'm sure this was a time when you really needed that
Really
outlet.
needed it, yeah, definitely.
At the front of the store sits a photo album telling the story of Cold Mountain Art Collective's recovery. And if you start from the beginning, you'll see pictures from when the store originally opened in 2021.
This was our grand opening, our ribbon cutting ceremony. And this was 4 days later.
Tropical Storm Fred, the first time Berniski had to rebuild.
Fred was devastating as a new business owner who had just opened her doors, to then have to immediately close again and re-renovate all of the hard work we worked on over the summer.
Open, close, rebuild. Open, close, rebuild. Patience is an art, all documented in this little book.
And then we reopened, and there's more. Oops, so sorry.
And falling out of the back were letters, notes of encouragement from across the country.
What makes you hold on to them?
Just as a reminder of what we're doing and why we're doing it.
This is the second time you've had to do this. We're hoping there's not a third.
Well, I think it would be foolish to not expect a third, but we're definitely prepared better. We have a better evacuation plan, if you will. We still have flood insurance.
So what keeps her going?
I'm not ready to let go. I'm not ready to give up on this mission and move on. So
Is that what keeps you so resilient through all this?
I think it is. I just, when I was building my business plan initially, it was a brave space for the community, and it is still. And I think the fact that so many people supported us through Helene wanting us to come back just reiterates that our mission is on track.
A little store, a lot of patience. 1 year later, the streets of Canton still tell stories, not just of what was lost, but of what's being remade, piece by piece. I'm Leah Bowling, Local 3 News.